when we did the converting of the length, we used the units kilometers, meters, centimeters and millimeters. Now I showed you how to use the columns or the table to do these units and then convert it easier from the one to the other one. Now we're going to move on to the converting of the capacity. That also has to do with the volume. So then we are going to look at the units, the kiloliters, the liters, and then the milliliters. And to show you that you basically can use the same columns, the same table, and then just completing these units below the ones that we used there with the kilometers, the meters, and the millimeters. And then we are going to follow exactly the same method and the same questions we are going to ask to be able to convert these units to each other. Okay. Now we're going to use the same little sentence that we used earlier. King Henry drinks my dark chocolate milk. To be able to complete this, King Henry drinks my dark chocolate milk. Now if you know that little sentence, you'll see that it's easy just to complete the converting of the capacity or the volume just below this. So this is going to help you also to be able to do the converting of the next ones. So here below the K of the kilometers, we are going to do the kilograms. Skipping 2 blocks, then we are going to do the grams under the meter, and then skipping 2 blocks again, we are going to do the milligrams. So the converting is going to stay exactly the same. Okay, and remember the way that we followed the converting was we had to look at what they give us, complete it, and then what they ask of us. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is going to be 2000 grams, milligrams, and we are going to convert it to gram. Okay, so first of all we are going to look at the milligram, and remember what we did in the converting of the length. We are going to go to the milligram column, and we are going to start completing the numbers from the back. Okay, and remember, count the zeros because there's more than one. 1, 2, 3, and then you are going to write the 2. Now what did they ask us to convert to is grams. So where the gram column is, behind the number, you are going to put the comma. So my answer there will be 2,0 gram, or you can just leave it as 2 gram. Right, the next one I'll also do with you. 5,312 milligrams, and we have to convert it to gram. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same. We go to the column of the milligram, start writing the numbers from the back. So the milligram column, we're going to write the 2, the 1, the 3, and the 5. And then if we look at what we have to convert it to, it's going to be grams. So go to the gram column. At the back of the number that's in the gram column, we are going to put the comma. So our answer will be 5,312. So when we convert the milligram to the gram, we are going to see we are going to put in a comma at the gram. Right, what happens if we've got only 28 milligram? And then we have to convert it also to gram. Okay, let's see, we follow the same way. We're going to go to the milligram column because that's what they gave us. We're going to start writing from the back, the 8 and the 2. Right, we need to get to the gram because that's what they want us to convert it to. So at the back of the gram sign, column, we are going to put the comma. But now you see the same problem with the length we have here at the capacity as well. So just to complete this all the gaps that we are going to fill it up with zeros. So my answer here is going to be 0,028. Okay, I hope it's easy enough. Let's have a look at when we have two different units. For example, if we have 9 gram and we also have, say for example, 4 milligram. Now we've got two different units, and remember we separate them, completing them on the table according to the units they give us. So first we go to the gram column. There the gram is, and we complete the 9. Right, moving on to the 4 milligram. The 4 must be written here. The milligram, go down, we write the 4. But what did they ask us? They ask us gram. So what we're going to do, we've got gaps here. We're not allowed to leave that gaps open because we have to convert to grams. So at the gram column we're going to move down and we put the comma. Now to be able to fill up those gaps, the only numbers we are allowed to complete it with or fill it up with is going to be zeros. So my answer will be 9,004 gram. Okay, what if we have to convert to kilograms? So then you're going to see we're going to move to the bigger units. So for example, we've got 8 kilograms and we have to convert it to gram. Okay, let's see if the same thing is going to happen. We've got the kilograms, and how many do we have? 8. So we go to the kilogram column, complete the 8. Okay, now we have to go to the gram, because that is what they ask us, the unit to convert to, so that is where we put the comma. Now there's gaps from the 8 to the comma that we have to fill up with zeros because we need to get to the unit of grams. So you can either leave it like this, so write it as 8,000 gram, or you can write comma 0. It's going to, the answer is going to be exactly the same. Right. What if we have 2 kilograms and we have 13 milligrams? Now let's make it gram. Okay. Then we're going to do exactly the same. And now we have to look at what they want us to convert it to. And we are going to convert it to kilograms. So we follow the same way, the same rules. So we're going to look at the kilograms, complete the 2 under the kilogram column. Then we move to the gram. Remember where the gram column moves down. We're going to write the numbers from the back, the 3, and then moving to the front, a 1. Now what did they ask us? They asked us the kilogram. So that is where we're going to put the comma. Moving to the kilogram sign or the kilogram column, we are going to put the comma just behind the 2. Then we have a gap again, so what do? We just fill up with a 0. So at the end, the kilogram will be 2,013 kilograms. Okay, to make it interesting, let's have the same numbers. Okay, let's make it gram. Okay, and then they want us to do first of all kilograms. So we're going to go to the gram column and we're going to complete the numbers on the gram, under the gram column, we're going to write from the back the 9 and the 7. And then what did they ask of us? The kilogram. So remember the kilogram, going down, we put the comma, and then you see the gaps there, we're going to fill it up with zeros again. So the gram converted to kilogram, the answer for that is going to be 0,079. Okay, using the same ones, but now we want to convert it to milligrams. Going to do exactly the same. We go to the gram column, going down, write the 9 and the 7. They want us to convert it to milligram, so where do we put the comma? Look for the milligram column, go down, put the comma, the gaps need to reach up to the comma, so we're going to fill up with zeros. Okay, then the answer will be 79,000 milligram.